Okay, so that
That's
ends
it, Fred.
the session.
Thanks, Fred.
Yep. I'm letting Carol and Todd in.
Okay,
Yep.
oh, there's Carol. There's Todd someplace. You there, Todd?
Carol, you're muted.
Gotcha. Dean, did you get my email? You're muted.
Who?
Dean's not muted and we can't hear him. That's something new.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, yes, yes.
I can't hear Ray, so I put in headsets, and when I did it, it somehow distorted me. Anyway, yeah, I mean, so we weren't making any of the changes that I noticed in signing the warrants?
Yes, I took Shane from the general and put him to the highway.
Okay,
So that changed the total. So I tried to text you, but the Wi-Fi is no good. So I emailed you to your Dean.
so I didn't get a change in the general, I just got a change in the highway.
Right, because his numbers weren't listed on the general. It was blank.
Okay,
And when I double checked the math this evening, it was wrong. So I corrected the math.
okay,
I added Shane. So if you check your email, that's the updated motion.
Okay, we all done the administrative? Dean, you okay? You understand?
Is Nancy here?
Yep.
I'm here, yep. Yeah, you're not going to see me, though.
Okay, okay, just wanted to make sure. And is Todd
Fred and
there?
I have a date later to fix this.
Yeah,
Todd.
Yes,
Okay.
Can you hear me?
sounds
We got
fine.
you.
So Dean, even if you read the other, you know, I'll just consider it a typo and I'll change it, okay?
because the only thing I see in your email was the vouchers go from 160 to 181A, and the total on that was 301, 567.50. I didn't see anything changed on the general.
Right, the general doesn't change.
Okay, then I have that.
Okay, good, thanks.
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
I'm ready then, right? Yeah,
Ready to start?
Yep.
I am, yes.
Okay, I call this regular meeting of the Clinton Town Board via teleconference using Zoom with a YouTube live stream to the public due to the novel coronavirus COVID-19 emergency state and federal bans on large meetings or gatherings, and pursuant to Governor Cuomo's Executive Order 202.1 issued on March 12, 2020, suspending the open meetings law. There is no audience participation. Members of the public may view the board meeting as it is live streamed on YouTube, and it lists many letters and words. So at this point, we call the meeting to order. No pledge, no flag. So attendance will be called now. Supervisor Oberly here. Councilwoman Cunningham.
Here?
Councilman Giuliano.
Here.
Councilman Michael.
Here.
Councilman Witten.
Here.
Town Clerk Mackin.
Here,
And we'll put down Todd. Todd, Highway Superintendent, are you here? You gotta unmute yourself.
muted.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Okay, the first item is approve minutes. I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of the July 14, 2020 regular town board meeting. Is there a second?
Dean?
Second.
Giuliano second.
Giuliano.
Yeah, I can't hear Ray, so that's,
You
sorry.
can't?
No,
Anybody else hear me?
you're so low that I can barely hear you.
Oh, get closer to the microphone. I don't know why.
Yeah, you gotta get close to the microphone.
Is that
When you
closer?
turn down and look at a piece of paper, we can't hear you, but when you're talking right into the camera, we can hear you
Okay.
better.
I'll put the paper on the keyboard so it doesn't be that far away. Is that better now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Okay.
have a second
Roll
off
call
of
vote.
Giuliano.
Oberly. Aye. Cunningham.
Aye.
Giuliano.
Aye.
Michael.
Aye.
Tin.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Ray, you're back on mute.
Ray, you hit the space bar by mistake. That puts you on mute. It's okay. Space bar. Space bar.
Oh,
There you go.
okay, here's the supervisor's comments. It's a potpourri of things. This is a 2020 census reminder that you should have completed your 2020 census by now. The data for town of Clinton is 61%, and Dutchess County shows 62% of the households have registered, and this is not very good. This should be very close to 100% by now. In an effort to get 100% registration, the census staff is beginning field operations with actual census takers coming to your home to record your census information. People still can fill out census online at www.my2020census.gov. They can also do it over the phone by calling 845-330-2020 for English, 844-468-2020 for Spanish. Considering today's 62% census count could translate into a 38% reduction in federal funding for the county, with our county taxes going up to make up the shortage, or county services will have to be reduced. So that's some of the impact that we can see locally. The deadline date for completion of the 2020 census is Wednesday, September 30th, 2020. So quickly do your census registration. The perimeter gates around the town highway area will be locked after business hours. No scrap metal or storm debris will be able to be dropped off. On next Monday, August 17th, Schultzville Road will be closed in the morning from Willow Lane to Sunset Trail to allow the highway crew to remove a large tree near the Iroquois gas pipeline. This year, the county senior picnics are much different than existed in previous years. The same local governments will hold their picnics together instead of tents and tables in a park as they drive through at new locations. The town of Clinton will still be with Town of Hyde Park on Tuesday, August 18th at Regina Chaley Church parking lot in Hyde Park at 2 Harvey Street for the pickup of a bag lunch from 11:30 noon and 12:30 p.m. You must pre-register now to get a bag lunch by calling 845-486-2555 and get your pickup time, which will probably be starting at 12:30 since the earlier slots are filled. For the Labor Day holiday on Monday, September 7th, the town offices, court, and highway department will be closed. Town Recycling Center will be open as usual on Saturday, September 5th from 8:30 to noon as usual. The library will be closed on Memorial Day, Monday, September 7th. The town swimming at Francis Mark Memorial Park will end on Memorial Day, Monday, September 7th. The park will continue to be open through September for walking, jogging, and having a picnic on the lawn. Dutchess Snowplow. Oh, that's the next one. Now I got a couple, I had an adder here, two adders that just came in this afternoon that I had to work on. Received information concerning FEMA hurricane assistance for the recent storm. The municipalities must input their costs and forms by noon, Thursday, August 13th to Dutchess County Emergency Management for consolidation with others in Dutchess County to meet their $1,142,354 threshold. Municipalities and individual residents are able to complete the forms to request funds for repairing the storm damage. Most of the town expenses were incurred by the highway department For further information, contact the town supervisor, that's me, by email at townsupervisor@townofclinton.com or phone 845-265721 extension 105. Now, we had another quick one on, I didn't have a chance to write it up because it just ended at 5, with Optimum about the blackout that we had when the hurricane was coming through. All supervisors and Mark Molinaro and other officials were in on this with several people from Optimum. Optimum is sorry about the outage that we had, and it was quite extensive. It was not just 1 or 2 houses or something. It was most of Dutchess County. And they're going to rebate the time to the people for that when they did not have service for both phone and television. And that'll be automatic. They also committed to give us contact phone numbers so that we can directly contact responsible people to provide assistance as needed, as to, is this real or is this just local to a street or whatever. So that'll be coming out shortly, but I don't have it yet. That'll probably come tomorrow sometime. So that's what I have under supervisor. The next one is the snowplow contract. We added to the previous Dutchess County snow plowing contract, Hollow Road from North Quaker Lane to Salt Point Turnpike. We must use Hollow Road to get to many of our town roads for snow plowing and ice control during the winter. So getting income to do Hollow Road saves on town expenses for this road. The additional income will help offset the bond expenses to purchase the 2 new snow plow trucks approved earlier this year. So that's the background. I make a motion to approve the following resolution. It be resolved that the town board approves resolution 32 of 2020, authorizing the town supervisor to execute a contract with the town's participation in the county snow and ice control program as outlined in the town and county contract for county snow and ice control program for the winter season, October 1st, 2020 to September 30th, 2021. Is there a second?
Second, Dean Michael.
Okay. Any further discussion? Roll call. Oberly, aye. Cunningham,
Aye.
Giuliano,
Aye.
Michael,
Aye.
Witten.
Aye.
Motion carried. Okay, the next one is on supporting legislation to give the town the ability to put the speed limits in the towns. Little background on that one. Currently, all towns have an onerous process to get New York State dot approval to change speed limits on roads within the town. Cities and villages can change their own speed limits within their jurisdiction. The Dutchess County Supervisors and Mayor Association is working to get their town members to support requesting New York State Legislature to make a law which would allow towns the ability to set the speed limits within their jurisdiction. Here's the motion. I make a motion to approve the following resolution. It be resolved that the town boards approve supporting requesting New York State legislation to allow towns the ability to set speed limits on their jurisdiction's roads. Is there a second?
Dean Michael, second.
Okay.
So Ray, that would include both the town and the county, I mean, the county and the state roads as well as the town?
I don't think we can touch like Taconic Parkway.
Yeah, no, I don't think we touched the parkway, but I'm thinking about the state parts of the Taconic, I mean, the Salt Point where we've been fighting with them.
We own half and half, yeah. Well, the county owns half and the state owns half on Salt Point Turnpike. It changes at the Taconic Parkway. Okay, roll call vote, Oberly, aye. Cunningham,
Aye.
Giuliano,
Aye.
Michael,
Aye.
Witten,
Aye.
motion carried. Okay. Next one is equipment credit application. We need to approve and sign this partner rentals equipment credit application to rent highway equipment as needed. Okay, we don't have a current one where we can actually rent things like maybe a special roller or something like that that we don't have in our equipment pile. So I make the motion here. Okay, to approve the following resolution, be it resolved that the town board approves resolution of number 33 of 2020, a contract with partner rentals for the rental of contractors' equipment and miscellaneous equipment, and authorizes the supervisor to sign and execute the agreement. Is there a second?
Giuliano, second.
Okay, any more discussion? Okay.
If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, just for information, I believe that Todd has gone out and acquired a really good price for all the rentals versus what we had been paying in prior to that and across the board. So I would like to at least mention that because he's going to, in the process of doing this, he will save us some money.
Okay, thank you. Okay, roll call, Oberly, aye. Cunningham,
Aye.
Giuliano,
Aye.
Michael,
Aye.
Witten,
Aye.
motion carried. Okay, Chris, next.
Okay, so just give you a little background. So I felt it was important since we've been doing these closed meetings and Todd is the highway superintendent as elected official, and he's been able to do a lot of work. I wanted to give him some time, just a few minutes, to talk about some of the projects and what he's been able to accomplish since he's taken office here. He's been able to get a lot done here. So I want to make a motion to approve the following resolution. Be it resolved that the town board approves allowing Highway Superintendent Todd Martin to join the meeting to speak on highway matters.
Michael, second.
Okay, any discussion? Roll call, Oberly, aye. Cunningham,
Aye.
Giuliano,
Aye.
Michael,
Aye.
Witten,
Aye.
motion carried. Speak, Todd.
Good evening. Thank you for letting me speak tonight. Couple of things. Blacktopping this year, we did from Chableau to Maple Lane, and then just past Maple Lane, we continued to Nine Partners intersection, and then we picked it up again from Electronics to the Parkway. That was blacktop, and we're in the process right now rebuilding the shoulders on those roads. The other roads that we did this year for chip sealing, oil and stoning was Browning from Clinton Hollow Road to just past Clinton Avenue. We also did Falk Hill Road from Rusky Lane to the Hyde Park Town line. We also did from Falk Hill to Hollow Road on Renford, oil and stoning this year so far. That's pretty much completing the highways stuff for as far as blacktopping and chip sealing or oil and stoning for this year. The two new trucks have arrived to the dealership along with the bodies, the wings, and the sanders. We're anticipating late fall delivery of the both trucks together. We're hoping and praying that they're here before winter, and it's a light winter, and we really don't have to use the rest of the fleet as much. Also, I'd like to thank you guys for approving the county's contract for picking up that piece of Hollow Road from Quaker Lane to Salt Point Turnpike. Like I said, that'll pay almost 95%, if not more, of the payments of the two new trucks. So basically, taking care of those county roads, like I said, it's not costing taxpayers of the town of Clinton anything. Dutchess County DPW is going to be paying us to take care of those roads anyways. So it's a big help for us. We go across those roads and it helps pay for our 2 new trucks. And it's no increase to our taxpayers, which I'd like to thank the board again for that. Also, there is some stuff, Chris, I don't know if you want to bring me up, or let me speak about it, about surplus and some of the highway equipment,
Sure,
or
sure.
if you want to discuss the other stuff.
Well, go over what you got going on, so everyone can hear what's going on there.
Okay, so with us purchasing these 2 new trucks, and we're running out of room, and I do not like placing or having equipment or trucks left outside all year round, or even part of the year round. It's not good for the equipment or anything else. So what I'm proposing tonight is to surplus 2 4-wheel drive old winter trucks. So one is a 1994 Ford F700. The twin to that is another 94 F700. They're going to go with the their 4-wheel drive with the Sanders. One's going to go with the plow because it's obsolete for our operation. Once that truck goes, it's useless to us. It will not hook up to another truck. It's just going to cost us more time and money for that. The other thing I'm proposing tonight for surplus for the highway is a 1990 International 490 tractor. The tractor that you guys approved through the county is going to replace this tractor. That's the tractor we use for the dirt roads for raking. So we're going to get rid of that tractor and use the one we got from the county, which is in a lot better shape. The other proposal I have is 2 straight trucks. We call them, it's just regular haul trucks. One's a 1993 Ford F800. The other is a 1990 International 490. They're just 2 straight jobs, we call them. They're not 4-wheel drives. Like I said, they're just haul trucks, but those are going also. The mower attachment, the boom mower attachment for the back of the one tractor, it's obsolete. All the parts come from England. It's a pain to get them. It takes months and months for these parts to come in. So that broke, and instead of dumping more money into it, we basically cut the ties with it. We got this mower now from the county to offset that. So that's some of the stuff that I was looking to have surplus tonight. The other thing I'd like to put onto Auction Internationals, but all these prices or all these vehicles and stuff, we have reserves onto them. I'm going to share that or give that with Chris and Nancy and stuff for you guys. So it's not like we can get rid of these vehicles for $100 or $50. We set reserves onto them. So if they don't go, then they don't go. And the town board has the right to reserve those. The one thing I want to put on there just to see what we'll get for it is the Bobcat. And that's a 2007. That's the little machine we have at the town hall complex. And there's a bunch of attachments we have for it that we don't use anymore, like the broom, because we have a broom now for the other loader that Theron had in the budget for this year. Also the mower, because we have the other lawn mowers and this county mower, so we don't need that mower anymore. And a set of forks for that and a bucket. We can see what they get for prices on that. Like I said, we can reserve it. The only other thing that's not on here that I didn't bring up that I do want to, that we're going to talk about tonight, is the loader that we have now. We can put that on there. They're offering us anywhere between $10,000 to $12,500 for our loader as a trade-in right now. So if you guys want, we can put this on Auction Internationals or that auction place and have a reserve. If we get over that, then we can let it go. If it goes for less than that, at least we know a bottom line of what we're going to be getting on a trade-in on that vehicle. So those are some of the items. I don't know if you want me to keep going or if you want me to stop and discuss stuff.
Do you have any new information?
Todd, do you want to talk about some of the stuff that with the chips that you how we were working to and what's going on with chips for next year, kind of coming in, what we're looking at potentially, since you've been dealing with that? We've been talking about that.
I gave you guys, if not I didn't, I apologize. There was a thing I thought was in your package with Governor Cuomo with the CHIPS program and the Pave New York and the winter recovery. They're saying to spend that money this year because they anticipate of only 80% next year. The Pave New York and the winter recovery money might be taken away. We submitted that paperwork already for payment for the winter recovery and the Pave New York money. Tonight, what I'm asking for you guys is the money left over from blacktop and chip sealing. I'm asking you guys for a new loader. It's in front of you guys with the make, model, serial number. It's off state bid, and also proposing a new pickup truck for myself, for the highway superintendent. He hasn't had a truck in 16 years. The one pickup truck we have now was a used truck from Red Hook. It's got 97,000 miles onto it. That's the one I'm sharing with the crew and everything right now. And the other truck that we have, the white truck with the lift gate, is two-wheel drive, so it's basically useless to us in the winter. And that's got 117 or 118,000 miles onto it right now. So if we're updating the trucks and the equipment, might as well do the pickup trucks and stuff. We have the money there, hopefully, that you guys approve and everything. It's not like I'm going over budget or anything. I'm trying to find every which way possible to help fund this stuff. Like I said, buying this stuff and then selling off this other stuff for revenue coming in to offset some stuff also.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Excellent.
Go to the next item, Chris.
Okay, so we want to, what Todd was talking about was the new truck and the new Hyundai wheel loader. Now, I just want to say fast that I've actually physically seen the condition of the old loader. The cost of doing repairs, I know we might have brought this up at one point, was in excess of $25,000 to do the repairs on an older unit that is worn out, and that's just the starting. That could potentially be more on that. Since Todd was able to do fairly well with everything, within the town and with the chips, the area with the chips, we had to, we got to spend it. So we're going to get it back. That's the thing. If we don't use it, we lose it. So it's not like it's coming out of the town at the end of the day. We'll receive it back from chips from the state. So my first motion here would be to make a motion to approve the following resolution. Be it resolved that the town board approves the purchase of a 2021 Chevrolet Silverado 3500 LT V8 with 1.9.5 foot Fisher XV2 stainless V plow and two Magnum back rack with red, white LED at a cost not to exceed $48,032 off the state bid using the CHIPS fund. Do I have a second?
Dean Michael, second.
Further discussion?
That was just a correction. That's off of Dutchess County's contract price. That's not off the state bid. That's off, just to correct. That's off of Dutchess County's.
Okay.
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 Okay,
roll
Ray.
call. Yeah? Yes, Nancy?
Yay.
Oh, I didn't, I thought you had.
No,
a comment.
we need to vote on it.
I know,
That's
okay.
all.
Oberly, aye. Nancy?
Aye.
Giuliano?
Aye.
Michael?
Aye.
Witten?
Aye.
Motion carried. Okay, you buy it.
Okay.
Next one.
So the next one is for the Hyundai wheel loader. So I'd like to make a motion to approve the following resolution. Be it resolved that the town board approves the purchase of a Hyundai HL-940 wheel loader at a cost not to exceed $119,530 off the state bid using CHIPS funds. Do I have a second?
Is there a
Dean
second?
Michael, second.
Further discussion?
Just one comment on that. That loader does come with the extended warranty with that price. That's why with the trucks and the vehicles, we'd rather go with the, they usually come with 3-year warranties. I went with the extra. It's 5-year warranty on that machine.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, roll call. Oberly, aye. Cunningham?
Aye.
Giuliano?
Aye.
Michael?
Aye.
Witten?
Aye.
Motion carried.
I'd like to thank the board and the town clerk for your support and your help in this stuff and improving the highway department and everything else with the vehicles and the trucks and everything else. The crew appreciates it, and so does myself. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Todd.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Todd, for all your hard work.
Okay, Nancy's next.
Okay. I just, you've been hearing me talk about Friends Park and how we've wanted to do some needed upgrades and repairs in Friends Park. And I just want to let everyone know that we started the process that will address the new roof on the pavilion, which is sorely needed. Right now, we're not using the park, but if we had opened the park, we wouldn't have been able to use the pavilion anyway because the roof is in such poor shape. So we've got 2 bids on that. The number will be under $10,000. A third bid will be coming in before the next board meeting. So I will be making a motion to replace the roof on the pavilion at the September meeting. The other discussion is on the fencing and backstop on the ball field at Friends. Again, for the last few years, we've needed to do something with that. The highway department and our guys have shored up some of the posts and things to the point where it's really not something that's that usable. So we are going to, by the next meeting, ask for bids to go out with a time frame for replacing the fencing and the backstop in that park before the next year's season. All of that money would be coming out of what we call subdivision fund. For anyone that doesn't understand, that fund has been held for us for a long time, and it will cover both of these improvements that are sorely needed. We're not able to get funding for Friends Park otherwise, and we will be able to do it with that fund. So in the September meeting, I will be making proposals to get this stuff done, okay?
Okay, thank you. Next one is Chris.
All right. So we want to talk about approving the sale of the surplus highway items that Todd basically mentioned in there. So I want to make a motion, to approve the following resolution. Be it resolved that the town board approves the sale of 7 highway surplus items through absolute auctions as listed on attachment A
Is there a
in our
second?
packet. What's that?
Is there a second?
Dean Michael, second.
Further discussion?
The only thing I'd just like to comment on very quickly is we do this every year, but Todd has really gone out to look at far beyond where we are by tomorrow, so that we're not running into this problem again next year and the year after. So I again, kudos for the highway department, and this is a win-win situation because all that money that we get from this surplus stuff will go right back into the highway fund to benefit the town. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Let's see. Now we're down to Witten on cemetery.
Did we vote on
We
anything?
didn't. We didn't.
Oh,
we didn't vote that.
Yeah,
The only thing I'd like to add on that is the loader, that cat loader to 2002. Remember I said a correction, if you guys don't mind putting that in on tonight's agenda.
That's
It's
fine.
a 2002 cat loader.
That's
this
the
way, if
one.
you
That's
guys
the
approve it
that's the
tonight,
one we
so-
approved for
That's
getting
loaded.
the new loader.
Yeah, so this way, if we don't
Replacement.
like the price onto it, we can take the trade-in price of it, but if we get higher than the trade-in price, then we go with the auction price.
yeah.
So we'll add that loader to attachment A.
Got
Yep.
it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Got it.
Okay. Now,
Make
ready
a
to
mo-
vote?
You need to make a motion, right?
No, we made the motion. We did the discussion now. Oberly, aye. Cunningham,
Aye.
Giuliano,
Aye.
Michael.
Aye.
Witten,
Aye.
motion carried. Okay, now we're into cemetery.
So as you all remember, just last month, we approved new rules and regulations. And that was essentially so that we could allow a family that had been waiting to bury some cremated remains, because we didn't have anything in our rules and regulations about that. But as we also know that when you send out new rules and regulations, people had comments about a lot of other things besides the thing we were changing. So I took all of those comments, I sent them to Shane, I incorporated what I could, and I sent you guys the new rules and regulations, and I got no comments back. So I'd just like to make a motion Be it resolved that the town board approves resolution number 34 of 2020, cemetery rules and regulations, replacing resolution number 28 of 2020 and number 56 of 2018.
Is there a
D.
second?
Michael, second.
Any further discussion? Roll call, roll call vote. Oberly, aye. Cunningham,
Aye.
Giuliano,
Aye.
Michael,
Aye.
Witten,
Aye.
motion carried. Now we're down to resignations and appointments. Nancy?
Okay, every year about this time, we lose a few lifeguards, usually because they're going back to school, but in this year, not so much the case. So we need to replace 2 of the lifeguards, and so I'd like to make a motion that, first of all, I make a motion that the town board approve the following. Be it resolved that the town board approve resolution number 35 of 2020 for summer season lifeguards, and the individuals are George Ashworth and Alexander Casano. And they would be for a term of July 1st through October 1st, 2020, at the rate of $12.72 an hour.
D. Michael, second.
Okay, any further discussion? Roll call. Oberly, aye. Cunningham,
Aye.
Giuliano,
Aye.
Michael,
Aye.
Witten.
Aye.
Okay, motion carried. Okay, Nancy, next one.
Yeah, I do have one other one. As mostly everyone knows that one of the things we have boards for the zoning and for planning. And they're all volunteer individuals in the community who are really dedicated to do things to really move the town forward in a positive way. And we have a resignation from the zoning board of approvals. And I'd like to make a motion that the town board accept the resignation of Virginia Morrow from the ZBA effective August 31st, 2020. Her term ends 12/31/2025. So we will be looking in the community for someone to possibly contact us and maybe volunteer to take her place. These boards are critical, and I just can't stress the importance. And truly, we'd like to thank Virginia for her service.
D. Michael, second.
Okay, any further discussion?
I just want to say that I had the chance to work with Virginia on the board when I was on the zoning board before getting elected. And yeah, she was a good voice of reason, had some legal expertise she was able to bring. Sad to see her leave. But I do agree with Nancy. If there's anyone that's out there that'd like to take the opportunity, it's a great position. I enjoyed my 2 years on the board, and I got to learn a lot about the town with that. I wanted to say.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, just to add an extra, I mean, I think every board member, I mean, we are so lucky that we have so many highly professional people on our boards, attorneys and architects and so on and so forth, that, you know, we're kind of spoiled in that way. And, you know, for having a volunteer board, you know, I thank them all, and thank you, Virginia, as well.
I'll just give my 2 cents and thank Virginia as well. I met her when she first moved to the town, and I thought she was a real great asset to the board. So sad to see her go.
Okay,
Okay.
ready for a roll call? Oberly, aye. Cunningham,
Aye.
Giuliano,
Aye.
Michael,
Aye.
Witten,
Aye.
motion carried. Off to the next one. This is my turn. We've had a resignation of full-time position to part-time position by my secretary, Samantha Smith. And she was only able to work 2 days a week. So left 2.5 days or so left for coverage. So with that occurring, we tried to shuffle some things around to make the activity work. So we were covered all the time. She was full-time before she changed. So I make a motion that the town board approves the following resolution. Be it resolved that the town board accepts Samantha Smith's request to become a part-time from a full-time secretary to supervisor effective September 1st, 2020. Is there a second?
Giuliano second.
Any further discussion? Roll call. Oberly, aye. Cunningham,
Aye.
Giuliano,
Aye.
Michael,
Aye.
Witten.
Aye.
Motion carried. Okay, the other piece is to fill in the extra days, and we have, gotta watch here where I'm looking. Oh, here we are. Okay, so now we have to reappoint Samantha to the 2 days a week. I make a motion that the town board approves the changing of the appointment of Samantha Smith as secretary to supervisor from full-time to part-time for 18 hours per week at current $19 per hour and cease all medical, vision, and dental benefits effective September 1st, 2020. Is there a second?
Giuliano second.
Any further discussion? Okay, roll call vote. Oberly, aye. Cunningham,
Aye.
Giuliano,
Aye.
Michael,
I'll go along with it for now. Aye.
okay, and Witten.
Aye.
Motion carried. Then
I would like to say something, just for edification. COVID-19 has affected all of us in so many ways. And some of the changes that we're seeing, to some people might question, like, well, why this, why so, whatever. I just want to say that we're all affected by this, and some of this is reflected in the motions that we make. That's all.
Okay, so to fill in the extra days, we were considering appointing Rebecca Mills, who was a part-time clerk already for zoning revision, putting her in to fill in the rest of the days up in my office here, the other 2.5 days. I make a motion that the town board approves the following resolution. Be it resolved that the town board approves the appointment of Rebecca Mills as part-time clerk, working in addition to zoning revision clerk, also in the town supervisor's office for 16 hours per week at the same $15 per hour effective August 18th, 2020 to allow for some training. Is there a second?
Michael second.
Any further discussion?
Yeah, just clarify, so people who aren't privy to our discussion earlier, is that, I just expressed concern that the town should be looking at ways to cut back based on the fact that our budget is going to be severely hurt this year. And I don't want to be expanding government. So it's a net cost, nothing to us. So that's why I'm agreeing to go along with it.
Yeah. It's financially just about neutral, all of these changes. Okay, roll call. Let's see. Oberly, aye. Cunningham,
Aye.
Giuliano,
Aye.
Michael,
Aye.
Witten.
Aye.
Motion carried. Okay, as part of this shuffle, Carol Mackin has agreed to go full-time and take back some of the tasks that she gave to my office about 8-10 months ago or 12 months, I don't know, sometime back. So that would relieve some of the workload in my office, but also increase hers so she'd be full-time. So that's what this is about. I make a motion that the town board approves the following resolution. Be resolved that the town board approves the appointment of town clerk Carol Mackin as full-time town clerk for 30 hours per week at the current salary of $28,932 and providing single with children MVP medical, CSEA dental, and CSEA vision coverage, with her paying 10% of the monthly premium effective September 1st, 2020. Is there a second?
Giuliano, second.
Any more discussion?
Yeah, I would just like to make a comment. Certainly, I understand the reason for doing all this. The one thing that I did voice that the list of duties that Samantha has up to this point are very extensive, as is everyone else's. So one of the caveats I want on this is that we scrutinize this list of duties and we make a very definitive list as to who is doing what and who has responsibility for what, because it just could get very confusing at this point. And Samantha will only have 2 days a week in the office, and she must be able to do the critical things that she's responsible for. So that's the only caveat I put on it.
So are you amending or what? Or are you just making
No,
comments?
well, I don't think it has to be amended
Okay, I'm
in,
just trying to understand.
in-
I don't know what your protocol was you were aiming for.
in the resolution, but I do want to state that this needs to be done, that's all.
Okay. Roll call vote then. Oberly, aye. Cunningham,
Aye.
Giuliano,
Aye.
Michael,
Aye.
Witten,
Aye.
motion carried. Next thing is Dean on warrants.
Warrants. Make a resolution be resolved that the town board approves the August capital project warrant number 1 totaling $5,000 and the August general fund warrant vouchers number 340 through 389 totaling $29,188.19, and the August highway fund warrant vouchers number 160 through 181A totaling $301,567.50. Is there a second?
Giuliano, second.
Second. Go ahead.
Further discussion? Roll call. Oberly, aye. Cunningham,
Aye.
Giuliano,
Aye.
Michael,
Aye.
Witten,
Aye.
motion carried. Next one is to move funds, in other words, to balance the various accounting codes. Things move around, so we have to change the numbers. It's not increasing the budget, just moving from one place to another. I make a motion that the town board approves the following resolution. Be it resolved that the town board approves resolution number 36 of 2020, a motion to move funds at the August 11, 2020 town board meeting. Is there a second?
Dean Michaels, second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Well, roll call vote. Oberly, aye. Cunningham,
Aye.
Giuliano,
Aye.
Michael,
Aye.
Witten,
Aye.
motion carried. Next one is supervisor's report, which is just a financial report for the monthly expenditures to date with a variance report as to how it compares to the budget. I make a motion that the town board approves the July 2020 supervisor's report. Is there a second?
Dean Michaels, second.
Okay. Oh, yeah, supervisor's report. Any further discussion? Okay, roll call. Oberly, aye. Cunningham, aye.
Aye.
Giuliano,
Aye.
Michael,
Aye.
Witten,
Aye.
motion carried. Ready for adjournment?
Can I say one thing?
Okay.
Witten. Because we're not doing our reports and everything, I just wanted to bring up something about the cemeteries because I'm really proud of what's going on there right now. For one, Ryan and Wyatt are doing amazing work. They're going above and beyond. They've cleared brush in Providence where we found 7 stones that we didn't even know were there. They found a bench in Pleasant Plains that we didn't know was there. They're clearing a lot of brush and doing fantastic work. Elliot and I had a tour with a man from the Division of Cemeteries from New York State where we toured all 3 cemeteries one day, and we went through a whole list of things that are eligible for grants from the state for maintenance. And so we're going to be working on that over the next couple months to get that application in, but it looks like it would be a sizable grant for equipment and restoring stones that are either broken or leaning, fixing a fence, things like that. And the third thing, I wanted to thank the highway department the signs at Providence and Pleasant Plains, there's 3 of them total, 2 at Pleasant Plains, 1 at Providence. They were made actually by my father about 34 years ago. And the highway department took them down for me, and my father and I are restoring them. We got 1 done so far, and we should have the other 2 done soon. So it's all positive developments, all free and not costing the town anything. So we're pretty happy what's going on.
Thanks. The
Great.
cemetery's people,
I'd like to second that. I have gotten numerous calls from people that I know and people in the community that I really don't know, commenting on the condition of the cemeteries and how, I don't know who they said, I don't know who's doing the job, but this is sorely needed. And over the years, I mean, they have just done a fabulous job. So again, I'd like to second what Michael has said. So.
Yeah, I was reminded by a resident that, these aren't just people that were buried. These are people's sons and wives, and they're still around.
Yep.
Their families are still around and visiting them. So it means a lot to people.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, I make a motion that the town board adjourns the meeting. Is there a second?
Dean Michael, second.
Roll call, Oberly, aye. Cunningham,
Bye.
Giuliano,
Aye.
Michael,
Aye.
Witten.
Aye.
Motion carried. Meeting is adjourned at